Today I wanted to do a quick review of the Siebzehn Structure Arts model kit. It's currently going for 170 on Square's store that you can get it for 14,000 yen, which comes out to about $100 right now. To compare it to some of the other figures that were recently released, in terms of size, it's a lot larger than the first Veltal figure we got. You see size comparison, much taller. I would say it's most comparable to the Veltal id figure we recently got in terms of size. Let's go side by side here. Stands adjacent to each other. It does stand a bit taller, but it's obviously a lot less bulky. In comparison to the other Structure Arts model kits, it is much larger. Side by side. So one thing that might stand out to you is, of course, that this model has not been painted and it is colored. So unlike the other Structure Arts kits, which came as gray plastic that has to be primed painted, Siebzehn actually is fully colored out of the box, which means you don't need to paint it. On top of that, the part quality is actually very good. I didn't find glue even to be necessary, and it is very firmly stayed together so far. I haven't had any issues with any of the parts. In fact, my only complaint is that some of the parts are too tight and might need some extra help, such as pliers or whatnot, to actually be put into place, but that's a pretty good problem to have, I would say. As for articulation, it has many joints. A lot of these actually can move a bit, just like the in-game animations. We've got mobility on the hands, ball joints. Shoulders are also ball joints. The legs can also... It's going to be difficult to show. At the feet here, you can see that this also has a lot tighter. The ability to sort of move. Obviously knees have articulation. Here. There's ball joint at the waist. And these flaps here on the front are the only loose parts in this kit, but are, as you can see here, on a ball joint slash ball joint on this side, and then just a sort of peg on this side. But this is honestly the only disappointing part in the kit, is how loose this is, but with how good the rest of it is, I wouldn't even say it's too much of a concern. There is also some other movement in this kit. The chest panels open up for the grav cannon attack. So these are on a rotating peg, so they'll come out and then place back in. And then finally, on the back here, these two silos open up and close for the missile pod attack. Oh, and of course I forgot to mention head articulation. Finally, one last thing is it does come with 2 extra sets of hands. So here you have the balled fists, but they also come with these 2 sort of, I don't even know what to call this, open hand. I think this might be for a certain attack. Then you also have these I do think this is probably one of the best kits that Square has released in terms of Xenogears merch, that is. I'd honestly go as far as to say it's better than the Veltal id figure, which, I mean, yeah, that's not a high benchmark considering how disappointing that was for the price especially, but This is definitely a very good quality model. It's the highest quality model kit they've released, and I'd say it gives a lot of the pre-built figures a run for their money. I would definitely recommend this if you're interested. It is absolutely worth the price for the kit. The kit was quite fun to build. My only complaint is the packaging on it was a little bit extreme. There was a lot of waste plastic, but I mean, what can you do about that, right? Anyway, that's been all. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.